Have you ever found yourself in a conversation, nodding along, but secretly already forming your response or judging what the other person is saying? Or maybe you felt truly heard and understood by someone, and it made all the difference. It makes you wonder, in our complex daily interactions, is it truly possible to set aside all our preconceived notions and simply listen? While achieving perfectly unbiased listening in every situation is incredibly challenging, and perhaps even an ideal rather than a constant reality, we can absolutely strive for a listening approach that minimizes bias. Our human experience is inherently shaped by our unique perspectives, but understanding this allows us to consciously work towards a more open and empathetic way of receiving information. The reason pure unbiased listening is so difficult stems from how our brains process information. Every message we hear passes through a filter built from our past experiences, personal beliefs, cultural background, emotions, and even our current mood. This filter often leads to cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias, where we unconsciously seek out and interpret information that confirms our existing beliefs. It is a natural process for our brains to create shortcuts and make sense of the world, but these very mechanisms can also block us from truly hearing another person's full message. So, how can we move closer to more objective listening? Start by practicing active listening techniques. This means intentionally focusing on the speaker, not just their words, but also their tone and body language. Make an effort to withhold judgment and resist the urge to interrupt or formulate your rebuttal. A powerful technique is to paraphrase what you have heard back to the speaker, for example, by saying, "So, if I understand correctly, you are saying." This not only ensures you have understood them accurately but also shows them you are engaged. Additionally, cultivate self-awareness about your own biases. Recognize your hot buttons, common assumptions, and areas where you tend to jump to conclusions. For instance, if you know you have a strong opinion on a certain topic, consciously reminded yourself to listen extra carefully when that topic comes up. This practice of metacognition, or thinking about your thinking, is a vital tool for improving your listening. Understanding that everyone has a unique frame of reference allows you to approach conversations with greater patience and curiosity, seeking to understand rather than simply to agree or disagree. Ultimately, embracing the pursuit of more unbiased listening empowers you to build stronger connections and make better decisions. By consciously working to minimize the filters of our own biases, we open ourselves up to new perspectives, deepen our understanding of others, and foster more meaningful communication in all areas of our lives. It is a continuous journey of growth, yielding rich rewards in personal and professional relationships.